Hello everyone, I'm Sam Cassidy and welcome to Chazy. Tonight we're here for the first home game of the season. Chazy Eagles are going against the Elizabethtown-Lewis Lions. On the mound, Rose Valan for Chazy behind the plate. They're called up here. First one is going to be a fair ball. Throw to first will not be in time. And now we'll put Miss Cotter on. What a bunt single. This brings up Hutchins. She's the pitcher.
Look at me. Place the second. Come on, guys. Place the second. Go. All right, team. You got it, team. Good job. Keep it up.
Cotter steals second. We got Cortez on first. Pitch by Rose is low. Ball. 3-0. Whoops. That young lady took third. Well, they got a runner in scoring position. 3-0 on the batter, Hutchins. Pitch is fouled off. Strike 1-1. Sue Land is playing second. Mel Lemire is in her shortstop position. And Rachel Lamb's at third. Pitch is ball 4. It's going to put runners on the corners. And what do we got? Michelle Dupree in left.
You gotta get it right back to her. She'll do the checking. Good job, Joe.
Heidi Moser out in center and Kelly Stevens in right. This brings up Tara. We'll have to look on our paper, see who Tara is. First pitch is high to Wichello. She's the second baseman for the Lions. Pitch is rolled in. Runner second and third, ball 2. The Lions delivery is bunted in front of the plate. Bases loaded. Bases loaded for the cleanup batter and first baseman, Miss Matrox. Morgan Matrox. Bases loaded, nobody out, top half of the first. In there for strike 1. Pitch to Matrox. In there for strike 2. 0-2. Delivery by Valan is popped up. Oh, drops in front, foul. Tell you one thing, there's no mosquitoes out tonight. It's in the 40s. More like soccer weather. The 0-2 pitch is 1-2. And now the wind is starting to pick up, so that makes it all the Core struck her out. 1 away. This will bring up another Hutchins, Jackie Hutchins, the third baseman. Ball. Bases loaded, ball 1. 1 out in the top half of the first. Pitch is sliced. Lemire is there for the easy out, 2 away. This will bring up Feely, the shortstop, Amanda Feely. The Lion ready to deliver. Ball. Pitch is high for ball 2. First 3 runners got on. And next 2 batters are out, so we've got 2 outs, bases loaded in the top of the first. It's a little bit high for ball 3 to Feely. DeMacy on deck. Ball 4. It's going to walk in a run. This brings up the left fielder, DeMacy. She looks at a ball. She'll be followed by Pulsifer. Yeah, DeMacy. Oh, Sweat will be up next. This is DeMacy. Well tagged. But Lemire pedals back and squeezes it for the out. So we're going to move to the bottom of the first. Lions picking up one. Chazy coming to bat. Okay, it's the bottom of one. Mel Lemire leads things off for Chazy. Hutchins on the mound seems to have a pretty good ball. Pretty good pitch. Pulsifer behind the plate. Strike one to Mel Lemire. She'll be followed by Rose Villan, Heidi Moser, and then Susie Villan batting in the cleanup spot. A little bit low, ball. In there for strike two to Mel. Well, after 6-7 months of arguing with my insurance company, they finally allowed me, evens count at 2, to get eye surgery at the Adirondack Eye Care in Plattsburgh. Dr. Vilbert and Dr. Dolan. Inside for ball 3. After not being able to see with my right eye for probably about 5-6 years, well, I could see, but vision was bad. Lemire really ticked that one, but it's caught in center field for one away. Let's put it this way, I was legally blind in my right eye. My vision was 20/400. I had been to different eye doctors, and I even went to a specialist in Troy. And they told me, okay, this is Rose Villan, in there for a strike, that it was nerve damage, and I'd probably never get used to the eye back. And then I started developing trouble with my left eye. Pitch to Villan. Is lifted in the air. Pitcher grabs it. 2 away. This will bring up Heidi Moser, the center fielder. Anyways, they told me that I may never see out of it again, so after developing problems with my left eye, I decided it was time to move on to a real doctor, and I went down to Adirondack Eye Care in Plattsburgh. They assured me it was just cataracts. On Good Friday, I went in. 20/400 was my vision. In an hour and a half, the operation was over. I was on my way home. I was well tagged by Moser, and that's going to be in there for a base hit. And I returned to the doctors the next morning for a checkup, and my vision was 20/20. So I'm going to tell you, if you've got eye problems, go to a specialist. They're going to be doing my left eye just as soon as they possibly can, and I guess I won't even need to wear glasses, only for reading, the way they tell me. We're looking at Susie Villan. A little chopper picked up by the pitcher, flicked over, out. That's going to retire the side. We're going to move to the top of 2. It's 1-0 E-Town over Chazy. Top of the second, as we wait for, I think it's Katie Sweat, the right fielder, to get ready. I guess she didn't realize she was batting. Somebody surprised her and said, "Hey, you're up." Katie Sweat's the 8th batter in the batting order. We'll be looking at 8, 9, and 1 this inning. Ball 1, a little high to Sweat. She'll be followed by the catcher, excuse me, Pulsifer, and then with Cotter on deck. Whoop. Ball 2. Now Rose had a little problem. First inning, got the first 3 runners on, and then in there for a strike. Then kind of settled down. Little bunt right to Rose. She picks up, fires to Cortez, and that's good enough for a 1 away. This will bring up Miss Pulsifer, the catcher. Pitch to Pulsifer is in there for a strike at the knees. D-Town a little bit late arriving. That one there is tagged out to Cortez. Can she beat her? Yes. 2 away. Nice play by Megan Cortez. Well, this is Cotter. Miss Cotter scored. She was walked in. She's the center fielder for the Lions. A little bit low, ball 1. In there. Rose picks up, flicks to Cortez. In time to retire the side. We're going to move to the bottom of 2. This is the way I like to see a ball game go. Oh yes, we forgot to mention the coaches here for Chazy. Jen Coolidge, Langois, and Carrie Harvey Zales are right there. And there's Miss Kelly Stevens waiting her swing at the plate. Kelly Stevens leads things off in the bottom of the 2nd for the Eagles. They're trailing 1-0. Hutchins delivery. Right down the middle, strike 1. On deck is Rachel Lamb. A little bit high for a ball. 1-1 on Kelly. High ball 2. The 2-0 delivery is tagged but foul. I think it's 2-2. Yes, 2-2. The 2-2 delivery is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 away. I'll bring up Rachel Lamb. Rachel's a third baseman. Should be followed by the left fielder, Michelle Dupree. Hutchins' delivery is in there on the outside corner. Strike 1. See, they use a lot of sawdust around here. I guess it was used to dry the water up in spots. Pitch to Lamb is tagged to second, bobbled. In time for 2 away. Well, this will bring up Michelle Dupree, the last hope of this inning for the Eagles. And on deck is the catcher, Nicole Lapierre. Looks like Nicole's ready. She's expecting to bat. She's got her gear all off. Oh, Miss Dupree steps in. Fouled off. Ball 1. The pitch to Dupree is in tight for a ball. 1-1. Hutchins with the delivery to Dupree. He's in there for a strike, and Michelle knew it. That pitch is a little bit high for a ball. 22 is our count of Michelle Dupree. In there, strike 3 to look at now retire the side. We're going to move to the top of 3. Remains 1-0. The Lions. Top of the 3rd. Julie Hutchins, the pitcher, is going to be the batter. They lead this game 1-0 in a well-played ball game so far. I wouldn't want to have been taping the game the other night. I forget who it was. 49-0. That is a little bit ridiculous. There should be a mercy rule and something like that. Rose's first pitch is high to Hutchins. Oh, it's 1-0. The next pitch is lifted in the air. It's going to drop. Yes, out of play. Foul ball, strike. 1-1. 1-1 delivered to Hutchins. Ooh, there's a low one, but Rose is there and squeeze it for out number 1. This will bring up Wichello, the second baseman. Pitch is high for ball one. Ball two. 0-2. Ooh, swung on and missed strike one. On deck is Matrox, the first baseman. Bunts it. Who's gonna have it? In time. 2 away. Nice play by Rose Villan. This brings up the cleanup batter, first baseman, Matrox. Boy, I can't believe there's little bugs out. And the temperature it is here, I guess it's so late that they got to come out anyways. Lamb fires to Cortez in time to retire the side. We're going to move to the bottom of 3 in this 1-0 ball game. Bottom of the 3rd, catcher Nicole Lapierre, 8th batter in the batting order, steps to the plate. She'll be followed by Megan Cortez, and then Mel Lemire at the top of the batting order will bat 3rd. Well tagged, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Left fielder kind of caught napping there. So Chazy has their lead runner on, and Miss Cortez steps to the plate. Megan Cortez awaits the delivery. The pitch is in there. Throw at second. Safe. Pitch to Cortez, the 1-0 pitch. Is out in the outside corner. Lapierre still second. She better head back there.
Give it to your pitcher. She's got to go back.
2-0 the count on Cortez. Punts. Strike. Whoop, this could be trouble. Safe, says Clark Herdick. It's Clark Herdick out there on the bases. And Steve Parker here behind the plate. So the Eagles have a runner in scoring position now, nobody out. 2-1 the count on Cortez. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Fills the count at 2, evens the count at 2 rather. Mel Lemire on deck. Hutchins with the delivery. It swung on and missed, strike, but she dropped the ball. Throw to first, throw back home. We got a 1-1 ball game as Lapierre sneaks in. If the catcher hadn't dropped the ball, she'd have been all set. But dropping the ball on the last strike, the runner can go. Lemire drops one and it's going to roll foul. Strike 1. Strike 2 to Lemire. Rose Villan on deck. 1 out, 1 in. Nobody on. Lemire with the 0-2 count. Lifts one in there for a base hit. Center fielder comes in, squeezes it. And Lemire will hold with a single. This will bring up Rose Villan with a chance to help her own cause. Hutchins' delivery is high for a ball. Throw down to second. Got her. Two away. Lemire gets picked off on her way to second. Rose awaits the delivery. Low for a ball. 20 is the count on Villan. Well hit, but grabbed by the shortstop. Fires to first. Safe. Safe. Villan beats that out. Heidi Moser steps up, the center fielder. Heidi, quite capable of the long ball here. In tight for ball 1. Villan will have to stay in first. High ball 2. No play. Catcher dropped the ball, unable to get rid of it in time, so. Pitch to Moser. Is hit to short. Throw to first. Is in time to retire the side. We're going to move to the top of the 4th, but we're tied at 1. Okay, Jackie Hutchins going to lead things off in the top of the 4th. She takes that first one and drills that out into right. Stevens picks up, fires it back into land. And the first batter and the first pitch. Slams himself a single out into right field. Feely's the batter. She looks at one high. Throw it down to second. Will not be in time. Feely's in there safe. She'll be followed by DeMacy. This is number 5, 6, and 7 due up this inning for the Eagles. Shows bunt and does bunt. Oh, nice try, but unable to hang on to it. Strike, 1-1 to count. In there for a ball. 2-1. 2-1 delivery is high for a 3-1. DeMacy's on deck. Fouled off. I think it's full count. Foul back to the screen. The delivery is rolled in for a ball. So that's going to put runners on the corners as the young lady from second, Miss Hutchins, sneaks her way down to third. Batter now is the left fielder, DeMacy. Nobody out, runners on the corners for the Lions in the top of the 4th in the 1-1 ball game. Strike right down the middle. Pitch is a little bit high for a ball. 1-1. On DeMacy with Sweat on deck. Katie Sweat, I believe it is. Inside ball. High and foul. Don't know if this is the payoff or not. Oh, nice grab by Lamb. Beautiful play by Rachel Lamb on a low liner. That's one away. This should be Katie Sweat, the left fielder. And it is Katie Sweat. Ball. Ball. 2 to Katie Sweat. On deck is the catcher, Pulsifer, at the top of the batting order to follow. 2 on, 1 out in the top of the 4th. Lamb goes for first in time. 2 away, but another run crosses the plate. And it's a 2-1 ball game, and this will bring up Cotter, the top of the batting order. A minute, no, this is Pulsifer. My mistake. The 9th batter in the batting order. Miss Pulsifer, the catcher. Low for a ball. Woo, way high. That's going to put a run across the plate. And it's 3-1. 2-0 on Miss Pulsifer. High for ball. 30's the count. Cotter, the leadoff batter, on deck. The delivery is in there for a strike. 31's the count. In there for a strike 2. Full count on Cotter. The payoff pitch. is strike 3 to Lookin. And I guess that is out number 3, but the Lions pick up 2 more. They lead it 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the 4th in a well-played ball game here. Bottom of the 4th, and the 4th batter in the batting order for Chazy. Cleanup batter Susie Valan. Second baseman steps to the plate, looking for a homer. She tags the first one. This is going to be a hard one here. Thrown away. Susie will get second. Kelly Stevens steps to the plate with the leadoff runner on second. Looking to tie it. A little bit low, ball 1. On deck is Rachel Lamb. Pitch to Kelly. Is high for ball 2.
Kelly, come on now. Come on, Kelly.
Strike to Kelly. 2-1 on Stevens. Fouled off, strike 2, 2-2. 2-2 delivery to Stevens. Lifted high, the first baseman should have it, and does. 1 away. Rachel Lamb takes the first one, bobbled by the shortstop. Everybody's going to be safe. Everybody's going to be safe from Michelle Dupre. 1 out, runners on the corners for the Eagles. They trailed 3-1 in the bottom of the 4th. On the outside corner for ball. The pitch to Stevens, outside again for ball 2. Lamb on second. Valan on third rather. Michelle Dupre the batter. Pitch to Dupre. It's swung on and missed. Strike. Looks like Miss Lapeer is due up next. The pitch to Dupre. Outside for a ball. 3-1. 3-1 delivery. Fouled off. Full count. Payoff pitch to Dupre with 2 on. And 1 out. Okay, strike 3 to Lookin. Nicole Lapeer. Catcher. 2 outs, 2 on. In the bottom of 4. Hit back to the pitcher, flicks over to first in time, and that's going to end the inning and retire the side. We're going to move to the top of the 5th. 3 more to go. 3-1. E-Town over Chazy. Top of 5. 3-1. E-Town. Top of the batting order. Bunts it, foul, strike 1. That's Peg Carter, the center fielder. 1, 2, and 3 do up this inning. Valan's pitch is a little bit high for a ball. 1-1. Hutchins, the pitcher's on deck, which with Cello, the second baseman, to follow. Strike 2. Valan buzzed that one by her. 1 and 2 on Carter. Rose delivery. Ooh, is in tight, I guess, for a ball. 2 and 2. 2-2. Right back to Valan, in and out of her glove, though. Yes. Just in time to recover it. And fire to Cortez for the out. one away. Pitcher, Julie Hutchins. A little bit high for ball one. Out there's below for ball two. Wow, out there is well tagged. Dropped in front of Dupree. She picks up, fires it into second. And Hutchins will have to hold with a long single. This brings up Wicello, the second baseman. Third in the batting order. It's like the sun is trying to peek out a little bit. Strike one right down the middle, throw down. Close, but safe. Nice throw by Lapeer. Right on the mark. Wicello. Oh, just off Lemaire's glove. Runners will hold at first and third. It brings up the cleanup batter, Morgan Matrox, the first baseman. Runners on the corners, and I believe it's just one out. In tight for a ball, runners second and third now. Out there's high for a ball. Ball three, 3-0. 3-0 the count on Morgan. Ball four, bases are loaded. Lapeer crawls for the ball. This brings up the third baseman, Jackie Hutchins. Bases loaded, one out. The Lions threatening again. A little bit low for a ball. Rose's delivery is in there. Lamb scoops up, fires to second, but off the mark. 2 runs are going to come in. And everybody is safe. It's a 5-1 ball game. Brings up Amanda Feely. She takes the first one. Rose goes to first in time for the out there. Runners advance to second and third, 2 away. Batter now is Rachel DeMacy. Swung on and missed, strike one. I think she'd like that pitch over again. Rose winds and delivers. Wow, out there is well delivered, 2 out into center. It's going to score a couple. Boy, that's good. She hadn't stopped on second there. She might have had a chance at a homer. So DeMacy triples into center, drives in 2. And they had 2, so that's 4 runs this inning. So that makes it a 7-1 ball game. And the first pitch to, who's this young lady right here? Sweat is ball 1. 2 outs, a runner on third. Ball 2, a little bit high. Four runs in this inning for the Lions. Ball 3. 3-0 on Sweat. Catcher's on deck, Pulsifer. Right in there for a strike. High for ball 4. Runners on the corners. Catcher, Miss Pulsifer. Ball 1. Runners second and third now. Strike, 1-1. Sure would feel good if that sun come out and the wind went down a little bit. Right back to Rose and squeezes it for the final out. But the Lions pick up 4 more, so they lead it 7-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. 9-1-2 due up this inning for the Chazy. This is Megan Cortez. Score is 7-1. E-Town over Chazy in the bottom of the 5th. Been a good ball game. It would be better, I guess, if the Eagles were winning. The Lions wouldn't agree with me, probably. Woo, that one there is a little bit high. In there for a strike. Strike. 22 the count on Cortez. Melamir on deck. The 2-2 pitch to Cortez. Outside for a ball. Full count. Outside, ball 4. We'll bring up Melamir, but nobody out in the bottom of the 5th. Cortez camping on first. Rose Villan will be up next with Moser and then Susie to follow. Pitch to Mel's, in there for a strike. Throw down to second. It's not going to be in time. As Cortez sneaks in under the pit, under the throw. 0-1 on Lemire. Inside for a ball. In there for a strike. 1-2. 1-2 on Mel. Mel's final year. Nice tag, but grabbed by the third baseman, thrown in the dirt. Oh, everybody is going to be safe on that one. Throw was low. And Lemire beat it out. Rose Villan, senior, final year. Runners on the corners for Rose Villan. In there for a strike. Lemire takes second. 0-1 to Rose. High for ball, 1-1. Out at the plate. Good play there by the Lions. So Rosie awaits the delivery here. I think it's 1-2 on her, I'm not sure. There's 1 out now and only 1 runner on. Lifted high and foul. Out of play. We'll get a look at this wild crowd over here. 1-2 on Rose. Well tagged. That's in there for a base hit and an RBI. As Melamir crosses the plate, it makes it a 7-2 ball game. Heidi Moser will be the batter. Center field slugger. I believe Heidi's also a senior. Don't quote me on that, but I think she might be. Ball. Throw a second will not be in time. Ball gets away. Oh. Rose is going to end up on third. 1-0 on Moser. Pitch to Heidi. The ball. So we got 1 out, 1 in, 1 on. And 2-0 the count on Moser. Susie Villan on deck. Mary must be playing mod softball. In there for a strike. 2-1. 2-1 delivery is inside for a 3-1. 3-1 delivery is high for a ball 4. Puts runners on the corner for the cleanup batter, Susie Villan, sophomore, final year here at Chazy. They're moving down to the snow belt area. Not enough snow in this area for them. Strike 1. Moser scoots down to second. Fouled off, strike 2. Kelly Stevens on deck. I think it's 0-2 on Susie. Strike 3. 2 away. That'll bring up Kelly Stevens. Kelly Homestead Stevens. In tight for a ball. There was a fast one. Did you hear it snap into the glove? Rachel Lamb's on deck. Pitch to Kelly. Whoa. That's going to put a run across the plate as Rose comes in, and it's a 7-3 ball game. Pitch to Stevens. Ball. 3-0 was the count on Kelly. Moser on third. Stevens awaits the delivery. Takes it all the way for a strike. Ball 4. That's going to put runners on the corners for the Eagles. And Rachel Lamb will step in. Pitch to Lamb. Strike. Oh, there was a bad mistake. That cost them a run. Had Heidi Moser comes in. 7-4. Strike. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery is high for a ball. Pitch to Lamb. Strike 3, and I'll retire the side. We're going to move 2, 3 down. Yeah, okay. That's 3 down. We're going to move to the top of the 6. 7-4 is our score. Eagles pick up 3. Okay, it's the top of the 6 in this 7-4 ball game. E-Town over the Eagles. Top of the batting order. First pitch to Cotter is high for ball 1 from Rose Villan. Putman has just come in to replace Sweat. First one is drilled to Rose, fires to Cortez, 1 away. Putman has come in to replace Sweat in right field. Batter now is Hutchins, the pitcher. Yeah, this wouldn't be a bad night for a soccer game. Ball 1. In the 40s. With a cool breeze blowing in. Yes, excuse me. Never satisfied, but I guess I'd rather be swatting a few bugs out here as stand here and freeze during a softball game. Wow, wild kiss that time. That drilled up into left. Oh, gets by Dupree. And Hutchins is on with a double. Batter now is Wichello, the second baseman. A 1 out and 1 on. Pitch to Wichello. Lifted in the air. Lamb says she's got it, and she does. That's going to be 2 away. And the batter now is the cleanup batter, Maddie Matrox. 2 outs, 1 on. Top of the 6th. In there for a strike to Matrox. That's foul ball. Whoa, boy. Right off Barker's helmet. Nice grab by Lamb again. Boy, that girl got a hot glove tonight. We're moving to the bottom of the 6th. 9 outs to go in this ball game. Chazy's down by 3. 7-4 is our score. Well, it's the bottom of the 6th. We switch Hutchins on the mounds. We got Jackie Hutchins now. She seems to have a pretty fast pitch, but her control was a little off in the warm-up. We'll see what she does here. High for ball 1. Bottom of the 6th, 7-4, E-Town. Boy, just outside, but that ball is blazing in here. She gets him over. Right down the middle that time. Strike, 2 and 1. And Steve called that one. Ball for a little bit high, yeah, 3 and 1. Miss Lapierre on deck. Outside, ball 4. So the leadoff runner is on for the Eagles. And Nicole Lapierre steps to the plate to catch her. Pitch to Lapierre. Ooh, hit her. Lapierre will get her base. This girl gets her control. She's going to be quite a pitcher here. Ball, I guess, just on the outside. We're looking at Miss Cortez. And Lemire on deck. This is a tie and run at the plate. I think that's ball 2. Yeah, 2 and 0. Tying run at the plate. They might have to bring the other gal in if this gal doesn't get her control. Strike. Safe. Double steal by the Eagles. 2 and 1 to count on Cortez. Ball 3 and 1. Ball here will load the bases for the Eagles. And there's a strike down the middle. Full count. Count is full. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Mel Lemire, the batter now. 2 on, strike 1. Not sure if there's 1 out. I think there's only 1 out. I'm not sure on that now. Strike 2 right down the middle. Can't remember who led off for the Eagles. Whoa! That's gonna put another run across the plate as Dupree comes in. Makes it a 7-5 ball game on a wild pitch. 1-2 the count on Lemire. Foul back into the screen. Strike. Count remains 1-2. Ball. That 2-2. Yep, 22 the count on Lemire. 7-5 is our score. Pitch to Lemire is a full count. Rose Valan on deck. Lifted high, first base, no. Hutchins has it. That's 2 away then. Rose Valan, the batter. Strike 1 to Rose. Pitch to Rose. Strike 2. 2 outs. 1 run in. 7-5's our score. We're in the bottom of the 6th here. 0-2 on Rose right now, the count. Strike 3 bounces out of her glove, tags her, so she's out. We're going to move to the top of the 7th. With the score 7-5, E-Town over Chazy. Well, it's the top of the 7th. The pitcher, Jackie Hutchins, steps in. 7-5 ball game. She looks at strike 1 from Rose Valan. Foul back to the screen, strike 2. Hutchins is number 5 in the batting order. She'll be followed by Feely. Foul back over the screen, strike. High for ball. 1-2 the count.
Take your pitch, Jackie.
1-2 delivery is rolled in for a 2-2 count. You don't think it's cold, eh? Look at this, in blankets. A little bit cool for this time of year. Popped up to the screen. Well, we've got the balls back in here now. They're both behind the net, the screen here. Hunt for a high one, she puts it over the top again. My gosh, sure. 2-2 is the count. That's a full count. Ball 4. Amanda Feely is the batter. Ball. Ball. Safe at third. 2-0 on Feely. Nobody out, runner on third. Ball. 30's the count. In there for a strike. 3-1. Ball 4 puts runners on the corners with nobody out. Brings up Miss DeMacy. Nobody out. 2 on. Strike 1. 7-5's our score. In the top of the 7th. Ball. High for ball 3, I think. No, 2-1. My mistake. Oops, we're going to have to switch batteries after this pitch. Nice grab by Rose. Goes to first in time. Okay, I know my battery died. The runner, Rose threw the runner out at first. I think I had that on camera, but the runner come in from third and scored, so it's an 8-5 ball game. And the batter right now, I think, is this new gal that came in. Let me get my paper out here and look. Ball 2. Yes, it's Miss Putman. She's back for the first time tonight. High for ball. 30 is the count on Putman. On deck is the catcher, Pulsifer, Janelle. We have one out and a runner on third. Lifted high in the air. Susie's there. Squeeze it. Oh. Should have come home, Susie. It's another run, so it's 9-5. Top of the batting order, Miss Cotter. No, this is the catcher. Pulsifer. She looks at ball 1. We got 2 outs, 2 in. In the top of the 7th. Ball. Pitch to Pulsifer. I think it's 2-0. Yeah, 30 is the count now. Ball 4. Well, it's the top of the batting order. Miss Cotter steps up. 2 outs and a runner on first. Ball. Whoops. Pulsifer safe at second.
2 outs, guys. 2 outs. Come on, let's score.
The delivery is high for ball. 20 the count on Cotter. Whoa, 30 now. No, safe enough. Little dribbler down the first baseline in time. Oh, safe. Woo. That was close, and this gal scores. So that makes it 10-5. Well, that was a close one there. I thought she was out. Of course, Clark is closer than I am. Yes, I was in a hurry to end the inning here. In there for a strike. Out. Well, it only amounted to another extra pitch in the game. Well, no, it did score a run. So we're going to move to the bottom of the 7th. 10-5. Chazy needs 5 to tie it. 6 to win. Well, it's the bottom of the 7th, and we got the Hutchins switcheroo again. The original pitcher's back in to look at Heidi Moser. 10-5s are scored at the bottom of the 7th. And the Eagles need 6 to win this one. Been a good game. Hutchins winds and delivers. Moser delivers to short. Fire to first. In time. 1 away. Cleanup batter Susie Villan will step in with 1 out. And it looks like Kelly Stevens is on deck. Outside for ball 1 to Villan. Pitch to Susie. Is in there for a strike, 1-1. Strike 2. Whoops. Is that 1 and 2? No, 2 and 2 the count on Valan. Pitch to Susie is full count. Outside for a ball, so we got a runner on for the Eagles. Kelly Stevens will step in. Rachel Lamb on deck. Stevens can carry a heavy club sometimes. Batter left too soon, no pitch. Susie left first base too soon. So the count is nothing on Kelly with 2 outs now. Inside, ball 1. Pitch to Stevens. It's a strike. 11's the count. Stevens the last hope now for the Eagles. Slice to short, fires to first, in time, and that's going to end the inning and end the ball game with E-Town Lions defeating the Chazy Eagles and girls varsity action by a score of 10-5. Till next time, good night, everyone. Hello everyone, I'm Sam Gasson and welcome to Chazy. Tonight we're here for girls varsity action. The Chazy Eagles going against the Crown Point Panthers. I had a lineup, but I lost it. They're making me out another one. They forgot to give one to the ref. So they're making me up a new lineup here. This is Maria, anyways. I'm pretty sure she's a center field. She pops if it's not. Susie Valan behind the plate. Squeeze it for out number 1. Becky Frederick pitching tonight. Susie Valan behind the plate. Ashley Bouye is camping on first tonight. That'd be Michelle Dupree at second. Pitch is inside for a ball, number 14. I have no idea who she is. Michelle Dupree's at second. Mel Lemire is at short. 2-0 the count. And Rachel Lamb's on third. Out in left field we have Megan Cortez. He'll bouncer to Frederick. Frederick picks up, fires to first, in time, 2 away. Katie Kuhlman is playing center. That's low for a ball. And in left right field is Kelly Stevens. And there, even the count of 1-1. That's a little bit low for a ball. 2-1. Frederick wastes his little time getting the ball out. There's one ripped. But Lemire is there and squeeze it for out number 3. We're going to move to the bottom of the first. A 1-2-3 inning. Chazy coming to bat. Crown Point Panthers scoreless in their half of the first. Okay, we're at the bottom of the first. Susie Valan leads things off for Chazy. She looks at 1 inside for ball 1. Pitching is Sierra Harrington. The other pitch is high. She's fast, but I've noticed she needs a little control. Maybe she'll settle down. Behind the plate is Jackie Harrington, so they could be sisters.